Welcome to the Now. I'm Ashley Jenkins.
And I'm Dame Sorolla.
Oh, what's better than getting a brand new Star Wars Battlefront later this year, chock full of brand new characters and more content than the first game, and spending multiple eras of the Star Wars movieverse? Filling it full of FIFA-like microtransactions. Said no one ever.
There's a clarification. I'm Gus Sorolla, by the way. Said one person at least, EA CFO, go figure, who made some comments at a conference this week with a few new details about where EA wants to take the next Battlefront game, and most of those had to do with making it more like FIFA's very lucrative Ultimate Team mode.
These comments came from EA CFO Blake Jorgensen, who spoke at a Morgan Stanley conference. During his talk, Jorgensen revealed a jaw-dropping statistic announcing that Ultimate Team, EA's kind of controversial but highly lucrative microtransaction mode for FIFA, now brings in $800 million per year for the company. That's very close to $1 billion that players spend trying to deck out their fake soccer teams.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
That's like as much as people spend on shark carts in GTA Online. It's a lot.
That's like almost as much as like Civil War made, right?
Yeah.
And convincing players to buy a bunch of fake shit at that level isn't going to stop at FIFA, according to Jorgensen.
Oh no!
Let's aim higher. Because soon the company is going to set its sights on their other popular franchises like Battlefield and Battlefront, meaning Battlefront 2 could be decked out with Ultimate Team microtransactions.
Jorgensen said, like Battlefield or Battlefront, our Star Wars game, which are very similar in the depth of play, we can possibly add a similar mechanic to that.
Ouch.
We spend a lot of time thinking about it.
With all those zeros, sure, why not? It's like daydreaming.
Not for tomorrow, but over the next couple of years, you're going to see a lot more of that in our portfolio. Oh, great.
Yeah, awesome. Why do I make the game free at that point?
Because they can charge for it and make $800 million in microtransactions.
Even more zeros. That $800 million in microtransactions from FIFA represents a huge jump from last year. At the same conference in 2016, Jorgensen reported that FIFA Ultimate Team brought in roughly $650 million per year.
So that's like, that's like 33%-ish growth year over year just in that one mode alone.
Or, roughly an extra $3 million a week.
That adds up.
Plus, EA revealed that back in spring that FIFA is responsible for half of all of its extra digital content sales, totaling around $1.3 billion per year.
So, it only makes sense that they want to turn every one of their franchises, including Battlefront, into money printing machines as well. Now, for those who aren't super familiar with this mode and how it works, FIFA's Ultimate Team mode allows you to put together the ultimate soccer roster to battle other gamers online, rather than just play an established real-world team roster. But to do that, it's going to cost you either time or money to put it all together, and a lot of it.
Time is money, friend.
Games Radar did a study and determined that the best team possible has a real-world value of over £500 or $620.
Wow. In Ultimate Team, players are acquired either through an eBay-type market and purchased via FIFA coins, which are an in-game currency, or they can be nabbed at random through player card packs, which cost FIFA points. Points require you to pull out your real-world wallet and cost anywhere from 99 cents for 100 to $99 for 12,000. I'm going to say that one probably says best value.
Yeah, that's got a little star next to it. You should do this one. And considering how much money it makes, there's really no surprise at all from a pure business standpoint that EA wants to roll this into something like Battlefront 2. Star Wars, they paid a lot of money to license that franchise. They want to get a lot of money back from it. The only question is how they'll pull it off in a way that doesn't upset players, or upset them too much, that is. They're able to accomplish it in FIFA because it exists through a separate, highly competitive mode apart from the regular multiplayer. So maybe they'll look at something like that.
I've got it. Pay to reload. Make every shot count. At the moment, Battlefield 1 is our best guess at how they'd implement this in Battlefront 2. In addition to Season Pass content, which gives you access to map packs and such, Battlefield 1 also sports Battle Packs. Battle Packs are earned at the end of rounds, purchased through scrap, which is earned by scrapping duplicate content from packs, or purchased with real money. You can get one battle pack for $2, or as many as 20 battle packs for $30. Best value.
Yeah. Some fans don't really like this system. It is aggressively geared towards getting people to spend more money on buying the packs, but many are okay with this since the battle packs only contain cosmetic items and experience boosts.
And even Battlefront 1 itself did eventually introduce some microtransactions into the ecosystem in the form of upgrade packs. These packs allowed you to get weapon loadouts and maxed out star cards without doing the work of upgrading them in-game.
Yeah, this might have been a problem if it launched with the game, but it actually wasn't until a few months later, which allowed new players to catch up with old players, minus the grind, by paying for experience shortcuts.
Time is money, friend. It'll be curious
Best
to see.
value.
It'll be curious to see how Battlefront 2 perhaps mixes and matches these systems. Although if they'd want to make as much money as they do in FIFA, they'll likely have to come up with something different altogether. Pay to reload, I'm telling you. EA, call me. I got tons of great ideas.
Judging from this week's comments, they are actually still working on this concept. So it is possible that this could be the case, that neither of these games actually provides a good template for whatever form this takes in Battlefront 2. It's that whole pay to reload thing. It's going to take a lot to implement.
Yeah.
If they mix and match enough of the Star Wars movies, they could actually potentially, just throwing this out there, create something like a separate competitive mode that relies on generating or, of course, buying enough credits to put together the ultimate roster of Star Wars characters to fight for you. If there's any game where FIFA Ultimate Model could work, I mean, it might be Battlefront for that reason. There are a lot of really cool characters in Star Wars.
Yeah, do you want regular Greedo or Han shot first Greedo?
Right? I want regular Greedo.
By the way, Han shot first is regular Greedo. I get it. In more Battlefront 2 news, we did get a few other comments from EA about the next game as well. In addition to talking up EA's mega millions that they get from poor FIFA suckers, Jorgensen also gives a tiny bit more detail about Battlefront 2.
Like this much more detail. According to Jorgensen, the next game is going to be, quote, dramatically larger than its predecessor, although that really shouldn't be too hard considering how low that bar was already set.
Burn.
Jorgensen also added that Battlefront 2 will sport a lot of new characters from the new Star Wars movies. He said, the Star Wars universe is just unbelievable to build games in because it's so vast.
So far, we only know a little about Battlefront 2. Motive Studios is building the campaign with DICE, and they're working on more multi-stage multiplayer, similar to what we saw in Battlefront 1's Rogue One DLC. Studios also confirmed, as of their most recent earnings call, that Battlefront 2 will span multiple Star Wars eras. Considering they've hinted that they're taking inspiration from Battlefield 1's campaign, it seems like Battlefront 2's single-player mode could do something similar, offering multiple vignettes from across the entire Star Wars saga.
But, of course, we'll have to wait a little bit longer to find out how that's all going to shake out and how much we might be paying separately in the game's multiplayer mode. Whatever form it takes. Pay to reload. It looks like we may actually learn more, though, as soon as next month during the Star Wars Celebration event, where EA is going to be showing off its new Star Wars games.
Oh, good call.
Game and or games. We'll see how heavy they bring it.
What do you guys think of Battlefront 2's potential microtransaction-heavy future? Is it nothing to worry about? Let us know in the comments.
EA definitely says it's nothing to worry about, by the way. Now, for future updates on all the Star Wars movies and the video games, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the Know.
These are not the microtransactions you're looking for. Fuck. In Ultimate Team, players are acquired either through an eBay-type...
You can do it. I believe in you.
I just drank a bunch of coffee. I'm kind of wired.
Really? You drank coffee this late in the afternoon?
Yeah, it's my afternoon recharge.
It's Mad Dog Sorolla.
In Ultimate Team, players are acquired... Mad Dog
You're
Dame Sorolla, because I started thinking Mad Dog Dame Sorolla, so I have to say it.